Tonight, it'll be Fort Worth going up against the visiting team. Checking out the visiting team. They've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. I like the battle of the backcourts here, Kenny. You were in plenty of these alongside Vernon Maxwell.
Those were the days. You know, we always felt we had an athletic advantage against most of the guards that we played against. And we also thought that it was difficult to guard us because we not only shot threes, but we went to the basket. The other thing that we thought, you know what, before I even go on, I'll let Shaq go, because Vernon Maxwell, I'll tell you what, was one tough son of a gun.
And with all the switching out, guys don't technically go head-to-head as much as they used to.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeRozan.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
More than 40 years ago, the Oscar Robertson rule ushered in the new era of free agency in the NBA. In the last decade, players have taken personal agency. They've pulled up stakes and forced trades in search of an ideal environment. Now, sometimes for teams on the losing end of that, it's a bitter pill to swallow. But this is the new reality of the NBA. Kevin?
It is indeed, D.A. Thank you. We're in the middle of the season, Doris. Some teams now just beginning to find their stride, their rhythm. How do they now maintain it?
Yeah, I think at this point of the year, you've established your rotation. Players know when they're going to come in, when they might be subbed out. I think it's about sort of finding, keeping, and maintaining that rhythm and execution that should be very, very well ingrained in your guys' habits.
I know you found you played this way, but when you know your role, when you know the minutes and the rhythm, as we were just talking about, I think for a player that's huge. Am I correct?
You are. Know your role and star in your role.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Pierce. Devon's out there with Moses Malone. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Irving in its small forward. And for Fort Worth, we've got Kevin McHale. Slim is out there with Robertson. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Hayes in its center. Now Billups after the missed three from Oscar Robertson. And the wide open shot from Billups. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Here's McHale. He's off on that one. Some solid defense here from Malone. Feeds it to Pierce. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Here's Greer. Pass to McHale. Shoots over Malone. And McHale gets it to go.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Billups after Kevin McHale's score. Billups passes to Devons. Fades. Devons, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
For Fort Worth, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Billups against Robertson. Down low, McHale. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Phillips dishes to D-Bots. Malone outside. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Irving. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Robertson passes to DeRozan. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Outside, Pierce. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips. Pierce has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
D-Bots the rebound.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Pierce kicks to Phillips. Back to Pierce. Outside, Phillips. For the three. The rebound by Greer.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Stolen by Pierce. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pierce has doubled. Irving for three. It's hauled in by Fort Worth.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Plotty D-Bots. Fort Worth shooting their first free throws of this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Now the pass to Malone. Outside Irving. From deep. And McHale pulls it down. Fort Worth trails by 4. Here's Greer. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Hayes. Rebound, Phillips.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Pass to D-Bots. And yes, a nice assist from Phillips. Phillips has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now here's Robertson. 22 points in the win again. McHale trying to free himself. Robertson's shot is good.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Pierce against DeRozan. Inside. Here's Malone. No good that time. Some solid defense there from McHale. Pass to Greer. Kicks it out to Robertson. Another shot. Passes it to Greer. Off target from three-point range. Now here's Phillips. A 14-point game for him in the win again.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Here's Greer. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that,
Well, I think this is a great area of growth for DeMar DeRozan, his ability to use his teammates to enhance the team scoring.
And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got his second bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Stolen by Pierce. And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go. Right wing. Billups against Robertson. Billups dishes to Pierce. Here's Malone. Softly drops in the floater.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Now, here's DeRozan. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Billups against Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeRozan. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Well, the handles of DeMar DeRozan taking center stage there. How about the ball skills? Taking advantage of those and converting.
DeRozan against Pierce, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Fort Worth trails by 4. Lowry passes to Caldwell. Here's Baker. Pierce covering. Now DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
Well, this guy can navigate around the basketball court with the best of them. Kyle Lowry in a catch and shoot turned the lights out.
With some arc, Irving's shot is good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Fort Worth.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's Pierce. He's coming off a 22-point game again. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The pass to Baker. Lowry against Van Exel. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Irving. Hits the close-range jumper.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving against DeRozan, and stolen by Irving. Here's Van Exel. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Fort Worth. Curry's checked in for Hayes, and Smith's subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. That free throw good from Van Exel. You hear these defensive coaches in our meetings, Doris, talk about their players staying on a string, helping the help defenders in this league are important.
No doubt, and there are certain guys who are gifted defensively. Paul George, to me, one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Terry. Pass to Van Exel. Floats one up, and he makes that one. Van Exel's got 8 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Curry, and it's good for 2.
Well, it's his intelligence that puts Kyle Lowry up there with the top assist men in the NBA.
Fort Worth shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
Free throw good by Curry. Now Van Exel. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Yes, that goes in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lowry kept alive. Smith the pass to Baker. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. And the basket by Caldwell.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Pass to Malone. Over Curry. And the rejection by Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be Fort Worth's ball. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at Fort Worth. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
Well, right now for Fort Worth, though, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
Now here is Lowry. Following the miss by Moses Malone. Out to Smith from the arc. Cans it from downtown.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
To the inside. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Caldwell, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Terry. 11 points for him in that last game again. Lets a floater go, and Curry pulls it down.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Lowry against Van Exel. And it's Smith penetrating. Malone with the block.
And how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Here's Lowry. Out to Smith. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Fort Worth.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Van Exel against Lowry. Out of bounds. It'll be Fort Worth's ball. Seconds left here in the opening quarter. Again, Fort Worth. One second left. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Fort Worth ahead, up by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take right now on Fort Worth so far?
Just stretching out the floor that burst. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Has been terrific. 54% on the game. Malone is out there with Thorpe. Then it's Johnson. And there's Terry, and it's Van Exel in at the point guard. Pass to Johnson. wide open look here for Terry. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Baker. Can't hit from in close.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Van Exel passes to Malone. Malone is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Fort Worth now. Fort Worth shooting 43% from the floor. The pass to Caldwell from downtown. The shot, no good. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Thorpe kicks to Malone. Knocks it loose. And the rejection by Curry. Tries again. The rebound by Baker. In the corner, Smith with it. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Malone passes to Johnson. Here's Thorpe. Drops in the layup for 2. Thorpe's got his first points of the night.
Great move. This is what you get when Thorpe's being aggressive. He's a high percentage shooter in that painted area.
Here's Caldwell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against...
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact with the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Terry outside. A 3. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that Terry jumper there, that's the shot capable of doing a lot of damage. On the spot up or the pull up, Terry's got a great eye for that shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, there's not a lot of NBA players who come from Finland. Now there's Lauri Markkanen. Before him, there was Hanno Matala, who was actually Lauri's high school coach. Markkanen is soft-spoken and family-focused, but he says everything starts from basketball. All the decisions I make are based on if it helps me on the basketball court. Kevin?
Terrific attitude. David, thanks. Here's Lowry after Moses Malone scored. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Gav.
Adjustments are a part of the game.
While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games.
It's really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Divac dishes to Van Exel. Takes a 3. Trains the three-pointer. Van Exel's got 11.
I love watching Van Exel dial it in from deep there. A superb sniper from beyond the arc.
Pass to McHale. He's looking for Divac and finds him. Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Johnson. He's right around 13 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
For Fort Worth, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Robertson. Shoots. Sprewell, that's good. Sprewell's got the lead up to 2 now for Fort Worth.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Phillips passes to Van Exel. Here's against McHale. And Billups, here we go. And it ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Pierce. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. 11th in free throw percentage, 15th in steals, and he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he deserves credit for knocking down such a high percentage of his free throws. It's not a glamour part of the game, but incredibly important nonetheless. Shot clock at 5. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. Pierce has got 7 points.
And Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Sprewell. The putback. McHale dishes to Hayes. Tries yet again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Vlade Divac.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Fort Worth shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. If you were coaching, Doris, and you could run your offense through any center in the game, and let's take guys that are playing right now because we can go back in history and the names are endless, but who would you run your offense through at that position?
Probably a guy that the casual NBA fan is not as knowledgeable about as they should be, Kevin, and that's Nikola Jokic. This is a young, early 20-year-old who may be the best passer out of the post position that we've seen in a generation. Jokic is a guy who can handle the ball from three-point territory. He can take it off the window and initiate your offense. They run him like a point center, and it's appropriate because he's unselfish and gifted as a passer.
Gifted, great word to use, you're right. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Now here's Pierce. He's got 7. Goes up on the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in. Pierce has got 4 this quarter. Fort Worth trails by 4. Sprewell, the pass to Greer. Pass to Sprewell. Shoots. The good-looking shot from the wing. Gone so 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Passes to Thorpe. Outside Pierce. Outside Irving. To the paint. From deep. And there's Billups. That's good on the assist by Van Exel. And it's 7 points for Chauncey Billups.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Robertson passes to Sprewell. Kicks it to McHale. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot, almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Pierce with it. And it's McHale picking him up. The shot by Pierce will not go. Fort Worth trails by 3. Here's Robertson. Rebound by Van Exel. Gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Thorpe can't make it work.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Sprewell. 9 points last game out. Robertson outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here's the pass to Thorpe. And there's the pass to Irving. 16 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter. For Fort Worth, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the middle, here's McHale. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Irving. That one, no good. So Fort Worth will take it the other way. Van Exel against Robertson. Pass to Sprewell. And Billups pulls it down very well. 56% for the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Van Exel. Rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Greer, who's guarded by Billups. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Fort Worth. Crawford comes in for Slim. Robertson against Van Exel. Shot clock at 6. McHale dishes to DeRozan. With the floater. Rebound by Van Exel.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's DeRozan. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Well, Kevin, how about the acceleration of DeRozan on the break? Just beats everyone down the floor for an easy opportunity.
Pierce inside the three-point line. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Robertson with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Crawford looking over the floor. He nails it, and we're tied up.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Getting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Van Exel. He dishes it to Pierce. It's tipped.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry, and there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
Now, here's Van Exel, covered by Hayes. The kick out to Billups. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Moving against Robertson. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Van Exel. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The dish to Irving. To the wing on the left. Look from Billups. It's good from about 19 feet. Billups has got 5 points now in the quarter. Passes it to McHale. Back to Robertson. Pulls up on the wing, and the jumper falls for him. Robertson's got the lead up to 2 now for Fort Worth. And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. With the teardrop, and it's finished off by Billups as he lays it in. Billups has got 11 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
With the shot, again, Fort Worth.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Crawford's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. The feed now to Irving over Robertson. Takes it from 10. Off the left rim and out. Fort Worth shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. To the inside. Here's McHale. Rejected by Pierce.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2 for 1 here.
Well, you want efficiency and quality shots in this situation.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only 1 triple for him tonight.
And here's DeRozan. He's got 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Fort Worth leads by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Taking a look at Fort Worth. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
The way they were getting rain on from 3, they're lucky to still be in this. In some cases, it was shooters making contested shots, but in others, it was defenders leaving shooters wide open. You can't do that. Bottom line, their perimeter defense was lax, and that needs to change, and that's a fact. What was rhyming?
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Chauncey Billups has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. 51% from the field. They'll take that. Kevin McHale out there with Hayes. Then there's Slim. Then there's Robertson. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops from Malone. Roddy Divac checked in for Johnson. And both free throws good for Malone.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
The pass to Hayes. Back to Robertson. Inside, McHale. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Julius Erving.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
For Fort Worth, they've hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And McHale drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Erving. Over Robertson. No good from Erving. Fort Worth shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Robertson passes to Hayes. And the shot goes in. Hayes has got the lead up to 4 now for Fort Worth.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars. But boy, he's more than made up for it.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Here's McHale. Over Divac. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Malone gets double teamed. The kick out to Pierce.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Hayes. And it's a 6-point Fort Worth lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Malone outside. Pass to Irving. He lobs it up, And Malone with the stuff.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Robertson. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 4. Shoots from the elbow and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Yep, that one goes in there. Pierce has got 13 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Hayes, no good. Gone 2 of 5, shooting here in the third quarter. Pierce dishes to D-Box. Count it. Now just a 2-point Fort Worth lead.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
DeRozan against Irving. DeRozan passes to Greer. Takes the 13-footer, and that's good for 2. Greer's got his second basket of the night.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Irving. Now here's Billups. He's got 11. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw drops from Malone. Jason Terry is checked in for Chauncey Billups. And both free throws good for Malone.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And Fort Worth calls time here.
And team strategies closely guarded.
Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Terry against Lowry. Outside DeRozan. There's the pass to Caldwell. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Caldwell's got 8 points.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
Pass to Pierce. Over Lowry. The shot by Pierce will not go. Fort Worth leading by 5. Here's Baker. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Man, just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Johnson, he's checked in for D-Box.
Baker has proven to be an efficient scorer. Also, will hit the glass hard, a nightly double-double threat.
Now here's Terry. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Fort Worth. They lead by 7. Excellent D there from Pierce.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Lowry after Julius Erving's basket. Right side Lowry, outside DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And Lowry has it in the corner. His 3-pointers off the mark.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now Pierce, he's got 13. Pass to Irving. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Now it's just a 3-point Fort Worth lead.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Adams. Malone with the block. They get it back. Baker, no good. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Terry looking over the floor. He kicks to Malone. Passes it to Pierce. Terry against Lowry. Terry with room to shoot. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Terry's got 5. For Fort Worth, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And the pass to DeRozan. Pass to Caldwell. Trying to get something going. A 3-pointer is right on target. Caldwell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Malone. And it goes down 2 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes to Caldwell. Malone with the block. Johnson dishes to Terry. Outside Pierce. For the lead. The rebound by Baker. Baker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Caldwell. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Baker. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. Gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Terry the pass to Malone. Johnson outside. Right side Irving. It's stolen by DeRozan. Terry against Lowry. Pass to Baker. Back to Lowry. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Now it's a 6-point Fort Worth lead. Lowry's gotten 4 of his 9 shots to go. Passes it to Malone. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. A floater, and the layup good by Lowry. Lowry's got the lead up to 8 now for Fort Worth.
Well, Kevin, you know this. A guy at Lowry's size has simply got to be able to make the floater. That's a big-time delivery.
It's Terry outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Terry's got 8.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
And Fort Worth calls time here.
checking out some numbers for Irving. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 18 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Now just a 3-point Fort Worth lead. Here's the pass to Sprewell. Fort Worth moving the ball around. Pass to Baker. Here's Sprewell. Here's Caldwell. A stellar 60% since the halftime break. Pass to Terry. The shot, no good. Adams, some nice D. Fort Worth leading by 3. Here's Lowry. 12 points for him. Basket counts. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Terry outside. To the middle. Here's Malone. It's hauled in by Fort Worth. Baker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Adams' shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Fort Worth lead.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good for Irving. 1:15 left to play here in the third. Robertson outside. Pass to Sprewell. Rebound, Malone. Malone's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Irving kicks to Billups. Johnson outside. There's 47 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Irving. Here's Sprewell. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Hey, guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Johnson for the lead. Malone gets the bucket. Malone's got 11 points here in just the second half. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Sprewell. Fort Worth with another miss. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The away team, they're up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Moses Malone out there with Irving. Then it's Divac. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Van Exel in at the 1. Back to McHale. Some solid defense here from Malone.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Robertson passes to McHale. Robertson against Van Exel. It's stolen by Divac. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Fort Worth trails by 5. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Hayes with it, working on Divac. And Hayes kicks to McHale. Greer passes to McHale. 4 on the shot clock. Sprewell. No good on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's Van Exel. He feeds it to Malone. Misses from close range. Fort Worth shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Greer. The shot that time, not on target. Billups with some nice defense here. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Here's Robertson. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And really one of the best at working kind of that in-between area. He's got that high release point on his jumper, which makes it unblockable.
Now, here's Van Exel. And Fort Worth making a change here. Smith has checked in. Van Exel against Smith. Irving kicks to Malone. 6 to shoot. Billups from outside. And that one is off. So Fort Worth will take it the other way. The pass to Hayes. Back to Robertson. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Greer. Hits the three-point bomb.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Exel with it. Pass to Malone. Back to Van Exel. Pocket 6. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good. Fort Worth trails by 4. And here is Robertson. Here's the floater. Great D that time from D-Box.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Greer. To the paint, here's McHale. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Now, here's Van Exel. Alone with it, and it's McHale picking him up. Malone outside. Over McHale, and the basket by Malone. Malone's got 19 points.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Here's Robertson. Rebound by Van Exel. Van Exel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to D-Box. The 3. It's good from long range.
And Van Exel, a quick decision maker, especially when it comes to shredding the D with his passes.
Greer passes to McHale. Here's Greer. To the wing right side. And here's Robertson outside. D-Box the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the basket by Van Exel.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Timeout, timeout.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And Fort Worth calls time here. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Smith. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin will see if they have enough to get it done.
Now here's Pierce after the miss by Oscar Robertson. And it's D-Bots missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Passes it to Greer. He's with it. Kicks to Robertson. Over Billups. The shot by Robertson, no good.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's the pass to D-Bots. Over to DeRozan. D-Bots can't hit. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Fort Worth. Will it go? That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, DeMar DeRozan has now proven that he is willing to consistently shoot the three-point shot. Kevin Harlan, that's a problem for the defense.
Now, here is Irving. Out to the right wing. Just before the shot clock expires. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half. DeRozan against Irving. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Hayes. Here's Robertson. Sweet little floater.
And they've had him bottled up here in the fourth. Just 2 of 7 from the field.
Now the pass to Irving. Poked loose. Robertson with the steal. Here's Greer. No good on the shot. Nice D from Malone.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And they pick up 2.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
attempting no free throws in the first half. Now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Fort Worth trails by 9. Pass to Hayes. DeRozan against Irving. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Malone. Back to Billups. Double team on Billups. Here's Pierce. That one wide left.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Passes to Lowry. Now here's McHale. And stolen by Billups. They push it up 4 on 3. He's looking for Devonts and finds him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good Devonts. Van Exel's checked in for Chauncey Billups. And both free throws good for Devonts. Fort Worth trails by 9. Outside DeRozan. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Well, this is the point where you say, uh-oh, DeMar DeRozan is...
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Now here's Billups. They swipe it. Here's Greer. Devonts with the block. Lowry against Billups. Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Feeds it to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Irving with the steal. It's Pierce on the wing. He's guarded by McHale. Pierce kicks to Billups. No good from outside. Fort Worth trails by 7. Poked away. Here's DeRozan. And he overshot that one, missing. Got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. It's Pierce with the drive. Devonts trying to free himself up. And the basket by Pierce.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And there's the pass to Greer. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Greer. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Pierce. Pass to Devonts. Over Hayes. On the money with the shot from the left block. Devonts has got 7 now in this quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire.
DeRozan against Irving. Outside DeRozan. Pass to Hayes. Dishes to Lowry. Hayes trying to break free. Bucket is good. 16 points for Kyle Lowry.
Lowry letting everybody in the building know if there's a big bucket to be made, get me the ball.
Here's Malone. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
That pass was about the location, puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Lowry against Billups. Lowry passes to Hayes. Passes it to Greer. Malone with some nice deep.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Fort Worth. Three-pointer. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the lock, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And Fort Worth calls time. Five-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry feeling it out a bit, but Trey tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Shoot 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
And so Steve Kerr. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.